Hello and welcome to Feed the Direwolf with me, the most derpy one, aka MrSuryt. If I sound a little bit down, that's because I've already recorded the start of this episode, 8 minutes of, and I have somehow deleted it when I've gone to render it all together. So, first thing you're going to notice straight away, it's not going to be a surprise this time around what I'm about to do. I've done Thaumcraft. I've got the second half of this episode already done, and I have no idea what I done in the first 8 minutes. I had not done these items though. So anyway, let's go into the room. It's going to be funny because once I finish this will be my Thaumcraft room. Once I finish this sort of intro, I will then say, and we're back, and none of this will be built. And we will build this all over again. I can't remember if I had shown this item already, so I think that's pretty much all I had done. The minium stone. Minium stone is created using shards of minium and inert stone. Now the shards of minium, you get them from killing monsters. I've got 7 more here, and that's good because I will probably make this a couple of times. The inert stone is, I may have created that last episode actually, stone in the corners, not cobblestone but stone, iron in the outside centre, and gold in the middle. That will give you your inert stone. The inert stone doesn't really do anything. The minium stone, that does. Now if we put you in a crafting table, hit U for uses, you'll notice a few things. First of all, 13 pages of shaped crafting with turtles. There's all kinds of strange turtles, all alchemist mining turtles, etc, etc. That's something I'd have to look into, but I am quite hopeless with the turtles. The main thing will be your shapeless crafting. Now there's a few things it'll do, very similar to a Philosopher's Stone. In fact, this is the precursor to the Philosopher's Stone. Easier recipe. The Philosopher's Stone itself, the item is in the game, the recipe for it and the function I don't believe are. At the moment we have this one. Now you can see if you put that in a crafting bench with 4 cobblestone, you'll get 1 flint. 1 flint gets 4 cobblestone. A few recipes like that. You can turn dirt to gravel, gravel to dirt. Chiseled sandstone to sand, 2 sticks to wood, 4 wood to an oak wood, 4 gravel to clay. That's actually good. You can also turn sandstone to clay and flint to clay. Clay can be turned into gravel. This one's a good one. 2 wood, 1 obsidian. Yeah, I probably should have made this before I made my block breaker. Clay to clay, obsidian back to wood, obsidian to iron, clay to iron, and we're getting into the good stuff now. You can turn 8 iron ingots into 1 gold. That's relatively expensive. This here though, 4 gold, 1 diamond. Or you can turn 1 gold into 8 iron if you're really short on iron. But this one here, gold into diamond, diamond into gold. That is very useful. That's fantastic. And there's 75 pages of this. Another thing that, well, there you can also make your ender pearl if you need those. Another one will be this here. Now if I struggle to find a desert biome, needing the desert biome for oh no, that's basically just works as a crafting bench as well. So 3 sugarcane can become 3 paper. You can do that just on a normal bench. You can't turn 3 paper back to sugarcane though. Anyway, where are we? Come on. Well, you can, if you want different types of trees, there you go. You can change the tree. different coloured wools change through. That's getting close to what we want. This is what we want. If I can't find a desert to get waterproofing, waterproofing is made from cactus. It's made from cactus green to be precise, which is made from cactus. You can, using rose red, which is made from roses, you can turn that into cactus green. To get the rose red, you can just use the normal flower, the yellow flower, which I have the yellow flower in abundance. I don't actually have many of these, so that could be very useful. So that is the minium stone. The problem with, you can see a glow around things. It's because I have a strange red ball in the bottom corner. Oh, I forgot about the lava. I don't know what that means. Yeah, you can turn items, change items into different things. What exactly, I don't know. I know, actually no, basalt doesn't, I'm lagging a bit there. Basalt doesn't really work with your Thaumcraft. But anyway, that is a look at the minium stone. Oh, the problem with the minium stone, the reason why things look so good, I'll just turn one cobblestone into grass block and watch what happens to the stone itself. There you go, green bar underneath. Yes, that's right, it takes damage. Didn't take too much damage for a grass block, which I don't need, but I now have. We're lagging. Doing a little bit in the background. Okay, grass block right there. Excellent. Yeah, it didn't take too much damage that time, but it does take damage, which means you do have to replace it over time. That's how they've balanced the, well, minium stone in this case. I wonder if the Philosopher's Stone will be the same. I believe the Philosopher's Stone is going to be quite expensive to make. So yeah, that will be useful, quite interesting too. Now at this point I believe I am up to where I was in the Let's Play. So I will cut there and I will see you in the past. And we're back. Just a small family emergency. It's actually 1 AM here, and right now it is 36 degrees. 1 AM in the morning and it's 36 degrees. Just having out to do a quick little look at temp conversion, just to see what 36 is for people that need it in Fahrenheit. 96.8 degrees Fahrenheit. It is 1 AM in the morning and it is 96 degrees Fahrenheit or 36 degrees Celsius. Wow. Yeah, it is, it's a stinker, and my son, who's only 9 months old, he's not good with the heat. Anyway, back to what we were doing here. I'll leave that in there for now. Probably have guessed what it is that I'm doing, or you may have. First things first, I use these auto crafting tables a lot. I'm not sure when was the last time I actually showed you how to make them. Very easy. It's a crafting table, vanilla crafting table, and 4 wooden gears around it. You have seen me make the wooden gears before. But anyway, that's right. I'm going to do a little bit of Thaumcraft. So bear with me. One of the first things you'll want is a wand, or wand of the apprentice. Now this is a shard. I've used an air shard, just happens to be one that I've found, a stick, and a gold nugget. Gold nugget, just a gold ingot makes 9 gold nuggets. And that will give us a wand of apprentice. Currently holds 1 vis, holds up to 50, so it's the smallest, crappiest, useless. You can see it's just charged up to 50. It'll charge up using the vis in the area. So That's now fully charged up. The next thing I want requires a bookshelf. A bookshelf, books of course, and wood around them. To make a book you need 3 paper, which is your sugar cane, 3 paper with leather, shapeless recipe. That's just how it is in pretty much any wiki I've seen, so that's how I always lay it out. That'll get your book. So we need one of these, a bookshelf. I've not done this before, so let's have a look at what happens when I tap it with the wand. There you go. Turned into a... let's see if I can't pronounce this. Thaumonomicon. Thaumonomicon. Well, this is... well, it shows you your Thaumcraft recipes or research, things that you can make. Now, this just gives you an idea of a few of the different... well, you can click on it and you'll find out just what it is. These here are the things that you'll be needing to make, I guess. We've already made the wand. So the next thing after the wand, let's get that out of the way, will be a couple of tables. Seems kind of strange. You need your wood and wood slabs across the top. That'll get you your table. Wood slabs, just 3 wood gets you 6. So let's make 2 of those. Do I need 2? Probably not. Yeah, yes I do actually. The next thing we'll be making is the scribing tools. And these are just vanilla ingredients, the ink sac, feather and a glass bottle. The glass bottle is just glass. I've got a bit more in there because I probably will use more. You can also use the glass flail, that thing, which is just a glass vial with clay on top. So we'll take you. Now, where are we going to put... well, I suppose we'll put you here. Whack 2 of those down. And put the scribing tools on top. Just right click on it really. And you get this thing. Now this is how you discover things in Thaumcraft. We will be getting into that. We will be needing paper to do that though. That's not all we're going to be making though. We will also need cauldron. Not a cauldron. You'll see what we need. We need a bucket of lava. Now we put a bit of lava down here. Put the cauldron above it and whack it with our wand. You see it did use a little bit of the vis to turn it into one of these. Where are you? Right there. Crucible. So that'll tell, the book actually tells you how to make it right here. And this has a second page to it. The crucible is, well, I guess it's a type of crafting bench, crafting table. When you learn new recipes, you make things in there. One thing it does need, the reason it needs the lava, also needs water. And we get that is an infinite water source on top and bottom, so fill it up with water. Now the lava underneath will heat it up. Heat it up. Once it's ready, it's boiling. If I stand on that, hey, take damage. It's boiling water, so that's what you need to craft things. So let's just, where's my axe? Just clean things up a little in here. Don't need you. Need you or you. We need paper at the moment more than books. need gold more than gold ingots, and I'll leave you because I'll use you quite a lot. Let's see if we can't work this out. Paper goes down here. Then what we need is to put items in here. Let's try coal. Should I just look at arcane work table? That's one that we should also make, which is why I still it's why I still had the table. Why I had 3 tables in the auto crafting table. There we go. We'll whack you down here. Now when you click on it, right click on it, your wand goes into the bench. The wand will still charge up in the bench, just a lot slower. This is, as it looks, a crafting bench. It's your Thaumcraft crafting bench, one of, I should say. Now I've lost my wand. You can take it out though, just click on it to take it out. Some recipes will require this table. I mean, no recipe that I have just yet. I can just use that one. I don't need to create another one. I'll make one with an earth shard. And we got the resources, we may as well. I am hoping to upgrade to a better one. Exactly the same wand. To a better wand eventually. Let's get back into researching. Now, we can make a research table, which we've already done. Scribe tools already done. Knowledge fragments, which becomes research notes. We'll get to those eventually. For now, that's the basics. We have to look at the recipes that we can make. Well, you can see they're kind of gibberish when we go over them. It's because we haven't learnt them. We don't know what we can make. We just know that we're up to these 5 to research. So to find them, that's what we need this for. Let's just grab a few things. Grab you. Torches. Grab some torches. Maybe some cobblestone. Let's start off by putting some... Let's put some redstone in there first. Now you got cursory or thorough. Thorough will use up this much quicker, but I'm led to believe it will research quicker as well. So it's up to you. This early on, I don't have many resources to play with. You need paper here, and you can see redstone has potentia and machina. Well, I guess they're elements to it. You can see mechanism, machine and device, power, energy and strength. You would have noticed if you shift on items, there is those little symbols that come up. Most items, not all items, but most items in the game do have some kind of symbol. Tree tap, there's one that doesn't, and a basalt brick from different mods. So yeah, they've all got different ones. And what you want to do, we want to research them to discover them. And you click here and you'll see research notes. Used a piece of paper. It's absolute gibberish still, but you'll see that something came up here. Obscurus. Unknown. It's still obscured, but we know that this redstone, we did use up one. It is an ingredient in what we're trying to research. So we click this a few times. Oh, there we go. Now we know. Potentia. It's power, energy, strength. 37% complete. If we hover over this, still nothing. Still no idea what we're making. Using a little bit of redstone. 50%. Let's keep going. Up to 75%. Now you may not be able to see it on YouTube, but there's a sort of a glowy, colory border around it, and it's 100% researched. which is fantastic. We still do not have anything extra here. I can, oh, actually it tells you right there, night ore, that's what we're looking at, 40% complete. But that's all for redstone. You can see machina is grayed out, potentia is fully researched. So we take the redstone out. Now we've got to find, for this recipe I'm pretty sure it'll be 3 ingredients. They can be more complicated, 5 or more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, there's 8 parts there, so I guess they can get quite elaborate. Now coal has 3. It has potentia. Probably could have used it for instead of the redstone. Also has ignis, which is fire, heat, and burn, and saxum, which is stone or rock. Quite a lot will have that particular one. Obviously, cobblestone does. Yep, block breaker does. Your minim stone does. Anyway, we're hoping that coal is an ingredient in this. Straight away it popped up right there, and you can see that this recipe has 3 items. Ignis is what we're after. So let's keep clicking. That's at 100%, 100%, 60%. Unknown. That was very quick. What else could it be? What does torches have? It's lux. Let's see if it's lux. We're using it up. It is. Huh. Well, this is the first time I've actually done Thaumcraft, and I think I just got very lucky. Once it gets to 75%, that's when you know it'll tell you what it is, so what the recipe is. If we go over top of it, you can see this glowing flame seems to be fueled by magic itself. The number of uses for an ever-burning flame seems endless, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to produce much heat, though it could prove to be a steady source of light and energy. Yay! So let's finish this one off. We're at 100% yet. There we go. All 3 are glowing, and you can see that this scroll has, or this piece of paper has turned into a scroll. It's a discovery. So we'll take those torches back, and we'll take you, put you down here. Now you can read it straight off this. So this glowing flame seems to be fueled, so that's basically what I just read. If we right click, research complete, we learnt it. So now when we come here into our Thaumcraft thingy, you can see the night ore. We can click on it. It'll give that same description, but it also over here it tells you how to make it. Now to make one of these, you need the crucible, which is what we built out of the cauldron. You need 4, it has a little number, 4 ignis, 6 lux, and 4 potentia. You also need 5 vis. So let's have a look what that means. If we look in our inventory at holding shift, lux for the torch is just lux. If we go over redstone, you can see the, oh, I have to remember the name of them. The potentia. The potentia says 2, and the machinima says 2. For coal, ignis is 2, and it also has the potentia for 2. And what do we want? We want 4 ignis, 6 lux, and 4 potentia. So to make that, 2 coal would be enough for the ignis and the potentia, and 6 candles, each candle being worth 1, will be enough. So all we have to do, we come over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, move the bucket, 2 of you. Drop those in. And drop 2 of those in. Now it needed 5 vis, remember? Or vis, I think it's vis. So we just get out our wand, which has 50, and right click on it, and we get this. Our first night ore. Well, it's not really needed in here because of the lava, it's so bright. It's a fuel source, as it said. You can also use it, you can place it down, and it works similar to a torch. So place it on a wall. So you can have one of these or a torch. Which would you prefer? Obviously a torch is a lot easier to make. It needs 6 torches just to make this one. So yeah, that's that. We will need our bucket out because you'd need to fill it up again. Now what I'll do, I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 of. That's 5. Yeah, should have enough for that. Now, I don't know if I've done the maths right. Probably haven't. Now I shouldn't be putting so many in. I think I missed the cauldron, the crucible with some of those. Oh, okay, let's hope that was enough. And we click. And we just made another 5. Don't know if my math was right there, but now we've got 6 of these. Whoop. Freezing a little. The one thing to remember, though, when doing this, if you look at the coal, it has the potentia and the ignis, but if you remember, it also has the, if we go over here we can put it in and actually see, it has the saxum, the stone or rock. 5 of it. Now the problem with what we've just done, that particular type of vis, maybe? I think that's the word. It wasn't used, it wasn't consumed in that recipe to make these night ore. So what happens to it? Well, it goes out into the environment. It goes into the environment in this area. And bad things can happen. It will dissipate over time. It will dissipate, however, bad things can happen when it does. You can have wisps, for example. Wisps are one of the more common, probably the easier things to deal with. They can kill you. I've seen them in different strength. I don't know if that's just because I've been lucky or unlucky or what, but it's almost as if they do come in different strengths. So, but yeah, bad things happen if you put too much. So you can't do infinite amount of magic. You have to slow down. Should also put some water back in there. Anyway, what we want to do is research some more. What else do we want? Honestly, I don't know the recipes, so that's the way that they want it to be at the moment. I'm sure there'd be Wikipedias to go to. Metal, mine or ore, metallum. Gold itself also has Caris. Okay. Let's try coal again. Oh, yes, that's one. There's 2 on here. Click a couple of times. Okay, so it's another ignis and another potentia. Oh, I hope it's not. It wouldn't be the same one, would it? Oh, hang on. Third one's popped up. We're at 60%. There you go. We got to 75% and straight away this one here showed up. Fractus. Destruction, fragmented, and shatter. Okay, so we'll finish this one off. Yep, that's finished. Okay, now Fractus. Fractus. Oh, cobblestone has Fractus. There you go. And let's research that one. 50%. You can see we've already got this here. Discovered this substance throbs with fiery energy, and it is more than eager to release that energy at the slightest bump. May be unstable, but it would probably make a good source of fuel. I think I have seen this one being used before. Okay. Oh, there we go. Completed. So let's right click on it. Research learned. Go into here, and I'm guessing the next one might need that gold or some kind of metal. Anyway, aluminium. Mystical energy source. This is what we just learned. This substance, oh yep, that's what we already read. Now it's in the crucible again. 5 vis required. Needs 3 fractus, 6 ignis, and 6 potentia. So again, 3 coal would make up these. Then fractus is cobblestone. How much do you have? 1. Okay, is there anything else with fractus that I can part with? Not really that I have on me. We want 3 cobblestone to 3 coal. Well, we can do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I got that right. Well, I know I missed that. 2, 3. And then it needed 5 vis. Right click. Yep, that was it. I got it. Okay. I wonder what this stuff is used for. Oh, can produce 1600 EU. Can produce 6.4k heat. Kind of like your coal. Well, it's better than coal, it's more like coal coke. I guess that must be a fuel source for items or machines for Thaumcraft. Anyway, that's that. Now I've seen people use this in an odd way. Let's see. Oh, yep. If you right click you throw it and it blows up. Okay. Well, that was kind of a waste, I guess. I didn't want to do that, really. But anyway, great for demonstration purposes. And what's an episode without an explosion? I do like my entrance. Many won't. I do. Okay, so... and we're back. Yes, I know I didn't say I was going to cut. I wasn't planning on it. What I did do, though, is manage to delete the start and the end of this episode. What am I going to do now? I do not know, because I've already done it. I think I'll probably muck around with this a little bit. And... yeah, I'm not too sure if I'm going to show all the recipes on screen, just because the idea of it is... oh, well, that's one. The idea is they want you to learn them yourself. So, yeah, they probably don't want people to be showing them. But I've just found one. Oh, okay, you can see it's got 3, 55%, basic transmutation. Oops. By studying... oh, this is one thing that I didn't explain. When you do get this saying stuff, it'll give you a clue as to what it is, and that clue is to what the item will be, is also a hint what you might need to make it. By studying the rudiments of alchemy and the properties of metals, you think you might have stumbled upon a way to transform base metals into gold. Okay, so you go to your Thaumcraft, most likely, well, you're turning things into gold, so it'll be this one here. You then put things in here. Now, redstone is magic and power energy strength. Mechanisms, machines, devices, power energy or strength. So I don't know if I doubt it'll be machina, potentially potentia, but I doubt it. And no, it's not. So that's what happens if you put the wrong item in there. Both will grey out. Have used a little bit of it. So what I'd have to do is I'd have to go through. Maybe it's lux. I don't know that it will be. No, it's not. What else could it be? Well, leather has corpus, body, flesh, physique, bestia, animal and beast, roll of toilet paper it looks like, panas, cloth, fabric, garment and thread, and tutamen, defense, protection and security. I've only got one of those and I need those, so we won't use one of those. But yeah, the idea is you go through and you try to work out just what it might be. Lignum, wood, forest or tree. It's not going to be lignum, but we use it anyway. What else? Well, the gold itself has expensive, precious and valuable. Oh, right, used up my gold straight away. It's not fantastic. What else do we have? Well, it's got some different things on it. It does. It's not going to be these, but we'll put them in there just as a demonstration. That's what it is. Demonstration. Now, dirt has solum, earth, soil, ground, and foundation, which should not be it. Nope. Trees, or we know that it's not lignum because we already tried that, and on sticks. So that will straight away be grayed out. Herba is not herb, plant, and grass. Again, it's not going to be, but we'll cancel it out. Rotten flesh. Corpus, body, flesh, physique, and mortus, death, decay, and undead. If we click on that, first of all, mortus disappeared, and then corpus. And then finally, sugarcane has messius and aqua. And it is not aqua, and it is not messius. Yeah, fun and games. Actually, you know, you can put the wand in there as well. Create, construct, and work. We are creating something, aren't we? Instrumentium, instrument, tool, implement, magic and sorcery. That could be it. Could be. Oh, that's another thing I did not point out. The night ore. Now, when we made this, we put in ignis, lux, and potentia. We put in the extra from the coal, the stone, the I forget what it actually is, the saxum. Now, the saxum disappeared into the atmosphere, but if you remember, we also used 5 vis to create it. So magic and sorcery from Praxentatio, from that particular one, is now part of night ore. Yes. But anyway, I will not be finishing this one on screen. Obviously do not have the ingredients on me, but if you're lucky I might come back with it, and I will leave it there. Oh wait, that's got Fractus as well, and Ignis. Huh. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'll leave it there for the episode, and I'll play around with this for a little bit. Some recipes I will show on screen, some I won't. A lot I won't, because they don't want you to see them. They want you to learn them yourself. So that's the way it's going to be. Handful you'll see, but for the most part you won't. Hopefully that's the end of the episode. Hopefully you did get something from that episode. Hope I don't lag and end up in lava. If you did, like, subscribe and leave a comment, and I will see you next episode. Bye bye.